Hey, how you doing? Heads up, this is chapter 5 of my audiobook, Conversational Relationship Marketing. So it's not a normal episode of the podcast. So if this is the first time you've stumbled on here, make sure that you either go back and start listening to the audiobook from the beginning, or you just take a little look through some of the episodes and the interviews that I've done with some of my excellent guests so far. So if it just happens to be that this is your first time, this might sound a little bit weird. Let's move on to golden rule number 5. Golden rule number 5. You must answer the question, what can you do for me? Now, in all of your marketing, you have to consider that the primary thought going through your prospect's mind is first, can I trust this person? And second, what can you do for me? Which is why in this golden rule, you want to craft a client attracting profile on LinkedIn that lets your ideal prospect know what you do, how it can help them, why they can trust you, and, if it's right for them, invite them to contact you. You see, when you get this right, people will start reaching out to you. But, like so much online and digital marketing, this isn't the field of dreams. It's not simply a case of, if you build it, they will come. But don't worry, in Golden Rules 7, 8 and 10, I'm going to be showing you how to actively seek out your clients so that you don't leave this to chance. And I'll be sharing my LinkedIn profile cheat sheet in the action steps of this golden rule so you can grab it and get to work. But again, make sure you don't just skip this, as you'll want the context to make sure that you get it right. So let's look at why your profile is so important. Because your LinkedIn profile can make or break your results. See, whether you're cold connection, engaging in a conversation with a prospect through direct messaging, or demonstrating authority with relevant content, here's what's going to happen. First, people will check out your profile. Second, they'll qualify you by looking for the answers to 3 simple questions. What does this person do? How can they help me? And should I trust them? And third, if they feel that you can add value, they may reach out directly if they have a need right now. Or they might not. Either way, it's fine, and we'll cover more on this later. And that's why you need to craft your LinkedIn profile in a way that will get your ideal clients excited about what you do. Now, here's a few pointers for a client attracting LinkedIn profile. Start with your profile photo. Remember, this is LinkedIn, it's not Tinder. Make sure you have a full face profile image in good lighting, and make sure that you're smiling. See, if someone were to make an appointment to meet you face to face, then it should be easy for someone to spot you from your online profile image. The next point is that the headline is the key. It's one of the first things your prospects see when checking you out, and should already have created this from the last chapter. Now, your background image is used to establish credibility. Pictures of you in front of a crowd or giving a workshop, they work well for this, but if you haven't done one, then create something in Canva, which is an online graphic design suite which has a free option, and do that with your picture and your headline. And that's what I've done. That's an example of what I've done, so you can check it out on my profile. The summary section only shows the first 2 to 3 lines, so you need to make sure that those are punchy and they entice people to click the expand button to read the rest. See, I like to use this space to tell a story of my ideal client, so they read about their own pain points and how life will look once solved. When done right, prospects will reach out to tell you how much this resonated with them. See, the thing most people miss out on their summary, what is it? Well, it's telling someone what you want them to do next. And it sounds obvious, but this simple mistake could cost you a lot of revenue. So whatever the next step is that you want an ideal client or prospect to take, this is where you can put it. Or if you hadn't guessed, this is where you could include your full dynamite offer. Now, LinkedIn's recently updated the featured section, and this is perfect for things like client video testimonials to establish credibility. And there's an episode that I've done on the Client Catching podcast all about something called storymonials, which you can go and find that out. So make sure you go and check that episode out. And if you don't have any yet, you can link to other authority builders or assets such as a podcast, a free resource, a webinar that you have, that kind of stuff. And the experience section can be used to explain what you do, how you do it, who it's for, and the results that they can expect. and then finish off each of these with a call to action such as send me a message directly here on LinkedIn to find out more. Okay, so that's quite a quick run through. So I just wanted to give you the context about what you need your profile to do and why. So now it's over to you to go and do it. So the action steps for this golden rule is simply to, inside the written version, go and grab your LinkedIn Authority profile workbook and just get to work. Follow the instructions. They are step by step. And again, when you've updated yours, ping me a DM on LinkedIn, Mr. Adam King, and I'd love to see what you've come up with. And again, if I can offer a few pointers, I will. So that's it for golden rule number 5. Thank you ever so much for listening today. I know there's a lot of podcasts out there you could be listening to. You've chosen this one, and for that, I am truly, truly grateful. If you're a first-time listener or a long-time listener and you haven't yet subscribed to the show, please make sure that you do, because you'll get updated of the latest episodes every time they come out. And if, again, you are enjoying it, I'd really, really appreciate a honest rating review on Apple Podcasts. I read every single one personally, and they do really mean the world to me. And yes, they help others find the show. If you're able to do that, again, I massively, massively appreciate it. But until next time, happy fishing.